So good evening and welcome back to the beautiful ballpark sports ground here in Gagawan. We've got the final match of the evening tonight. Centurion Masagamy from Pretoria in South Africa. They're up against the Vasai Volcanoes from Maharashtra. I'm absolutely honoured to be joined in the commentary box this evening for a brief stint by Madan Lal, the 1983 World Cup winner from India and very respected cricket administrator these days. So Madan, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Simon. It's wonderful sitting on the commentary box and watching the game. And I think this concept is totally different, but definitely I think there will be a lot of players who's going to benefit from this cricket. So all the best to you. And I hope both the teams enjoy the game and try harder to make sure that this is a semi-final game.
No, just a group game. So this
group game.
Yeah, so just a group game. The first day today. So they're just trying to lay a marker down, get themselves off to a right start and set themselves up to qualify for the final. So there's five groups of four teams, sorry. The top two teams from each group will qualify for the knockout stages. So are you going to back the local team? You're getting behind the Mumbaikas, or not quite Mumbaikas, but just
Vasai,
a bit north.
Vasai, Bombay, always has a habit of winning the game because in India, they call Bombay has always produced a batsman, and North India has always produced the bowlers.
Is that right?
Because like the greatest batsman comes from Bombay, like Sachin Tendulkar, Sunil Gavaskar, Dilip Vengsarkar, and all the big names, as a batsman you can find from Bombay.
What about Virat though? He's from Delhi, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm from Delhi. I'm from North. Like all the fast bowler, like not nowadays. Used to be Kapil Dev, myself, and there's a few others, like from North India. But now it's all over because the game has become so popular. Because of television also.
Yeah,
a lot of young kids are watching on the television at home, and they want to become like Sachin Tendulkar or Kapil Dev or Sunil Gavaskar or Virat Kohli, So that's why the thing which you have started, I think that's where the people in villages, they see the game, then they really enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that's what we're looking to do, to try and grow the concept and grow the game and get more people involved who maybe don't always get the opportunity to play. So we just had the first ball here, Johan Faree into bowl, and Balaram Fowles just pulled out there. So hopefully one of these guys, Balaram or Rizwan Khan, can look to be that next Kohli, or even someone not quite as good, but someone who makes it. But Madan, thank you very much for joining us this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you, and look forward to
I love to see the game, but Australia-India game is going on.
No, that's right.
But definitely, but I would like to see one or two ball, just to see how they bat,
Oh, it's
that's a
put
good
down
shot.
at first slip.
Yeah. Well, that's the best way to play. You get 4 runs, unless it's go along the ground.
the ball
there must be a little bit of movement, That's why the ball gone through the slips.
I think so. You don't often see a first slip in last man stands. Only 6 fielders, but they've taken the gamble, and it's gone. It's looked like he didn't pick it up, hit him high on the wrist, and the bowler, he took off. He ended up at deep point there, so he's making his way back. Don't think Big Johan's too happy. So Rizwan Khan now, his first ball. So the Vasai guys were telling me they took a 41-hour train to be here.
Oh, that's
a long trip for them. I think they got in.
Yeah, 40 hours is a long trip. I hope they're not very stiff. Traveling by train is always going to be difficult. That's a good shot he played on the cover.
Looks solid just from that first ball, Rizwan. I think Johan will be looking to shape it back into him here, shape it away from the right-handers. Did you swing the ball a lot when you bowled? Or?
I used to bowl outswing.
Yeah, big outswing. So you enjoyed those 20 seasons in England were good for you?
Yeah, definitely. I loved it. I learned a lot of discipline.
Did you
ball gone to the third man, and the batsman taken in 1 run.
Did you play any club cricket in England when you were there as
Yes,
well?
I play a lot of club cricket.
Around in the
Lancashire
League?
and Durham.
Okay, nice.
I would like to see what sort of fielding he has. There is on one third man, the one is a cover, extra cover, deep.
Yes, they've got
It's
the
interesting, you know.
deep point, long off, the slip, third man. Ooh, he goes short, didn't pick that up. They've got a deep square leg and a wideish long on. So in the first 4 overs, the bowling team can elect to get 4 fielders on the one side.
Oh, okay.
So some teams who have got especially good away swing bowlers, they look to do that and get the slip in or the deep point to the third man and bowl hard into the wicket so the guys can't hit the ball straight. So it's interesting tactics. A lot of teams do it differently. The South African teams generally go like this because they're used to the hard, bouncy wickets. But the Indian teams, I wouldn't be surprised to see a few good left-arm spinners doing similar, and they get the backward point and the deep guys and bowl into the wicket and take it away from the bat. So
Yeah, you know, it's always difficult to, when you're bowling within the stumps, it's difficult to hit the ball.
yeah,
But, you know, as a batsman, you have to see that which area I can go, you know. And it a lot depends on the bowler also, which side, you know, he's bowling. You know, the bowler is who sets the field and make sure that he's bowling in the same line which he has set for it.
no, definitely captain and the bowler have got to be on the same page.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If they're not, then there's problems. So 6 off the first over here. So he likes the,
That's a good
the
shot.
covers. So Jeff Brewer here. He's played a lot of LMS. Jeff, I'm going to check his stats, but I think he must have played close to 500 last man stands games. So just discussing tactics here. I think they're just working out if they want to take the power play still and have the 4 on the offside. So Rihan van der Merwe just having a word with Jeff Brewer there. Just getting the field. So the third man's going. They are going to take it. So they've got deep cover, deep backward point. Third man quite fine, and the long off. So it feels like they're going to bowl full. Try and swing it away.
That's a good ball. He bowl on the right on the stumps, offside off stumps, you know, that's where he's beaten.
Looking to hit that 4th and 5th stump channel.
Yeah.
Was that your go-to? Did you use the same
you know,
spot?
like I always believe in you know, bowling on the stumps and moving within the stumps, you know. That's another good ball, offside off stumps. Completely beaten. I think he's bowling quite well.
So great experience for these teams here under the lights in Gagawan. A lot of these guys won't have played under lights before. There's not many club cricket grounds in South Africa that have got lights around them. Ooh, that's a bit loose, full toss, but just going to be 2.
So the batsman has taken 2 runs.
Jeff looks like he's struggling a bit in the heat there. He's got plenty of sweat on already. Very different conditions to the thin air in the Gauteng.
Offside off stumps, and again. Okay, Simon, I have to
No worries.
But I'll see you on 22nd.
Yeah, thank you very much, Maidan.
Thank you very much,
Absolute
Simon.
pleasure.
Yeah.
So Maidan Lal just exiting the commentary box. So thank you very much for coming. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So massive thanks to Maidan Lal. He's just left the commentary box. Been great to have him with us today, this evening. He's obviously a very influential figure in Indian cricket, World Cup winner, so fantastic. So now the first change of bowling here. It's Nyoko Baloyi who's into the attack. So the Volcanoes 9 for naught after 2 overs. Rizwan Khan on 3 out of 3. Virar Pal 6 off 7. Oh, as Rizwan just chunks that one into his foot, just rolls away. So tidy start from Baloyi. So he's known to be a bit of a jet, Baloyi, a bit of pace about him. So they just Rian van der Merwe just getting the field right here. And just letting Nyoko, let him know where he wants him to bowl. And full and straight. That's pretty quick. Good wheels there by Baloyi. So 10 for naught after 2.2. So handy start by Vasai, but no boundaries as yet. And 4 dot balls in the last 10. So pressure just building a little bit. It's another dot ball. So very tidy here. I think Virar Pal just needs to play with a straight bat. Look to hit the ball. Out for ones. Wait for the bad one. The more dot balls, the more confidence that the bowler's going to get. Need to try and unsettle him a little here. That one's into the wicket, and he does get the single now, down to third man. And good throw in, good fielding. Centurion Masagamy. A lot of these guys also played at the LMS World Champs in Cape Town, December, where they were our last man stands world champions. So they're now backing up and representing Centurion Masagamy here in India. Oh, and that's into the pads. Surely he's pitched outside leg though. So end of another over. So great start here by Centurion. 12 for naught after 3. So look at the last 10 there. Just a 4, 5 and the leg bias. So 6 runs in the last 10 balls. So very tidy. So a 3-pronged attack here. It looks like they've gone Fari, Brewer, Baloyi. Now they're back to Fari. So good tactics here. Just looking to roll the guys around, and if one guy gets hit, then they can swap it up, and they're not. But also keeping the batsman guessing, not letting anyone get comfortable. Fari in here. A big Fari, and he's hit out into the covers. He's travelling along, and that's our first 4 of the innings. A great looking shot there by Rizwan Khan. Fari in here. Look at it here, full. He's given himself plenty of room there. That ball pitched to about middle and leg. Travelling along, and that's our first 4 of the innings. To a cover point for 4. So lovely shot, Rizwan Khan. He's taking leg stump guard there, but he's just going even further again, giving himself a bit of space. Another dot ball. Good by Fari. So free end, slow ball, and hit straight. So another dot. So they four off the first ball, but Johan Free coming back strongly. Dot, dot. Looks like he's also struggling a bit in the heat. The guys just flew in yesterday, so probably a bit jet lagged as well. Oh, good bouncer though. Gee, that was a good bouncer. See the replay here. Dot. Look at him. He looks like he's blowing. He's trying to see the batsman. The guys just flew in yesterday. So deep breath, flies in hard into the wicket, and this new ball responds nicely. Rizwan Khan straight underneath it. Oh, good bouncer though. Get a bit of bat on that. Had the periscope up. Oh, and that's bowled him. Has it? Oh no, chopped into the ground. Just had a spectator walk in front of me. It looked like it went up over off the stump, but off the bottom edge, straight into the ground. So good over there by Farid. 4 off the first ball, but came back strongly. Dot, 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 dot. So I'm now joined in the commentary box by, he's not as big a name as Maidan Lal, but in the LMS world, he's up there, Mr. Ross Kaywood.
Thanks, Simon. It's very kind of you. Always a pleasure to be in the hot seat with you. So, steady start here by the Vasai Volcanoes.
Just a few too many dot balls in the last 10 there, Ross. Up to 6 dot balls in the last 10 balls. So, there was a 4, but that's probably a blessing for them. Otherwise, it would have been very slow. It's, Centurion, they're bowling strongly here.
There's been a lot of talk about how good this team is. We all know. We've seen them in the World Champs.
I've seen some of them in the World Champs. 3 different faces out here, Ross.
Yep, it's true. Johan Free, he was pretty good in Cape Town. Remember that diving catch that he...
No, unreal.
That he took.
Very good. Remember, was it one of the young, thinner guys saw Johan Free flying in for that catch, and they quickly exited stage right before they got the big blindside flanker scheme rolling through them. Jeff Brewer, he looks like he's sucking the big ones there. He's got the big mo on. Looks a bit like Merv Hughes. Any mustachioed South African bowlers of note from the past?
Off the top of my head, I can't remember.
Down the wicket, Rizwan Khan loves the cover drive. Picks out the fielder out there. Throws into the keeper, Jean-Roux Blanche.
Looks a good player, Rizwan Khan. Played a few good shots there.
He's really looks to be taking leg stump guard, but he's going even further again. Ross opening up the offside, using the pace.
Just been chatting to a few teams about the final. That JG Ardonoff's just diving, just misfielded it. Not pretty unlike him. He's a solid fielder normally. Yeah,
he's probably one of the best fielders in last man stands.
He won't be happy with the standards that he sets.
See there, it's nicely played, nice and late, straight bat, but JG, he just got his feet caught up a bit there, didn't he, Ross? Went for the short step and couldn't get through. The great man, our commentator from today, KB's just come into the box.
KB, good to see you, buddy.
And again into that gap at point, another 4 here, so the Volcanoes are erupting this over, Ross.
That's a great analogy there, Simon.
I'm going to use it quite often in this tournament, I feel.
Yeah, I think it's
look at this, great shot.
Wise words.
Jeff Brewer, a little bit wide, just shaping away slightly, just sliced it, opened the face, didn't try to overhit it in the gap for 4.
So chatting to a few of the teams that have been here today, so and watching this game outside, they think it'd be great to have the final under lights next week.
Okay, let's get to the vote then.
Yep.
That's got to be close. That looked very, very close. No complaints from the batsman either. I think he knew he was in trouble.
He looked pretty adjacent to me. Umpire had no hesitation in raising the dreaded finger.
I think he just said to himself there, should have played straight. You see that one, Ross? Should have given it the look in there. So unfortunately, Paul departs. See if we can get a replay of that ball on the monitor. That looked very straight, very full.
I was pretty impressed with Beloy's first over. He looks,
He
like
looks
looks a
good. He
good
looks
player.
sharp, eh?
Yeah.
Sharp. So I think that one good thing they've noticed with the Centurion team across different tournaments they've seen some of the players playing is that they're quite good at adjusting their tactics. When they see something's working or not working, they stick to it. They're quite disciplined in their approach.
This is true. So the new batter is Virar Volcanoes. Beautiful venue this year at Ballpark under lights.
Yeah, it's good spot. I've not seen many better grounds around India with the lights and everything. Outside of obviously the international venues. That's really good to be here.
So Beloy is going to bowl his second over. Very tidy first over, just 2 from it.
So how do you say his first name, Ross? Is it like Nico?
Nwako.
Yuaka.
Yeah, I think silent N maybe. Yako.
But Beloy.
Beloy, yep.
Okay. Do you know much about him? Or?
First time I've seen him. Definitely wasn't in Cape Town with the squad over the World Champs.
No, it looks quicker. It looks like a bit of a jet. Oof.
Ooh, swing and a miss there.
Just Rizwan just keeps looking for that cover drive from the Masagamy bowlers. Have just pulled their lengths back a little, not giving him that half volley.
But the Vasai Volcanoes definitely made their intentions clear. I think they're going to put their foot on the accelerator. Ooh, so well bowled.
He's bowling nicely here. This is wickets assisting him. Think that might just be a little bit of dew. It's just skidding on nicely. He's bowling decent pace. Oh, that's a nice shot though. That could be 4 Ross. Oh, fielder's not at his best moment out there.
Gave the big slide, but just mistimed it.
You see how far his front foot's well outside leg stump there, into the wicket. That's off, middle and off, and he's flayed it away. Fielder went for the slap.
Masagamy guys do set high standards for themselves in the field, so won't be too happy with that.
Might be a few fines later for the fielding, depending on what time they're playing tomorrow. Of course, this is the 9th game of the day here. We've had 4 games here previously and 4 games over at Games Forest. And it's been a good pick of the team so far. I quite like the Delhi Lions. Jaipur Dolphins looked good. The Masagamy are looking good here as well.
Yeah, and the Delhi Lions, they are a quality outfit.
And Bangalore Lightning, to be fair, they surprised me a little. They're decent players. Man of the match, almost a man of the match performance by Ben Eisted there. And their win over the Joburg Jets.
So after 6 overs, scores 31 for 1. Rizwan Khan 14 of 15. Sarav More is yet to get off the mark, 0 off 1. If you look at the last few balls, been pretty tight from the Masagamy. And a wicket, LBW, a few dots, a boundary, a single and a dot.
I think that's been the key for the Volcanoes innings. That's held them back a little. It's just too many dots. So now we're going to see the first bit of spin. Justin Gamble.
Left arm spinner.
Yeah.
I've said many times in commentary, love watching a left arm spinner in action.
Indeed. So we
always think I can learn a lot from them.
I think your learning days are done now, right? It's all about performance, performance, performance for you now. Interesting that no, that's
pretty close.
Oh, close. Great first ball from Gamble. I was about to say It's interesting going around the wicket. He's got to turn it back to get the LBs, but just must have done enough pitching on leg, turning back a bit.
Good to see the replay of that. Look pretty adjacent.
Look close though. Only question mark is possibly pitching outside leg. We'll have a look here. So Rizwan Khan.
Oh, I think that is pitched outside leg.
Possibly. Close one. We'd have to go DRS, but the camera angle is slightly askew to the right, but we'll have to have a look at that. But I haven't had any complaints about the umpires so far today, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, the umpires have been fantastic. They do a fantastic job for us.
Yeah, been working hard all day.
So the new batter is Abhishek Garat.
Ooh, can't tell from that angle. It was definitely fine for height. Good for height. It was hitting the stumps, that's for sure.
Yep.
So Gamble on again here. So great start for him. 31 for 2. As a spinner, I'm sure, who plays on the high vol, he probably takes a bit of tap at times on those good wickets, but he'll be relishing his first go in Indian conditions. Tosses that one up. Oof, and well bowled. Just nudged back by the batsman, Garat.
Just clipped down to...
Looking for 2. They might come back. They are going to come back, but Gamble holds on.
It's good running that, showing the intent. So final ball of the over to come from Justin Gamble. Tidy first over.
He's bowled nicely. Very nicely.
It's well bowled.
He's a handy batsman as well, Justin Gamble. I was actually at one point was looking at trying to get him across as overseas for our club and Sunlight there, Ross. But he's got his own cricket equipment business now, so he's looking to get that going. Actually just said to me he's looking for someone to supply him some decent bat handles. If you speak to any bat makers.
Keep
So
my
34 for 2.
keep my eyes peeled. So projected score 97 is definitely not going to be anywhere near enough for the formidable Masagamy batting lineup.
You never know though, Ross. They've long flight and long day. Just need a couple of early wickets of Volcanoes and they'll be into it. But from here they definitely need to get up to around the 130 mark, I think. So this is Jean-Roux to Blanche, I think. That was my mistake earlier. It's Jean-Dre Johnson who's the wicket keeper. So I don't think I've seen Jean-Roux bowl before, Ross. I think he bowls mediums, but I can't remember him bowling at the World Champs. So, medium pace into the wicket.
We'll dab down to third man.
Fielding's good, isn't it? All the throws are all on point.
Yeah.
Slower ball. Ooh. Great take by Jean-Dre Johnson.
Just looking at the last 10 balls there, a lot of dots there. Not something that the Volcanoes want to make a habit of. Want to keep the scoreboard ticking all the time. Ooh, swing and a miss.
Tell you what. Jean-Dre Johnson's looking very hungry for a stumping there, Roscoe. I've seen one stumping earlier in the week on this ground.
Yep.
Down the leg side.
Just lost my balance.
Just rolling the fingers there, I think. Nice steady action. There's
It's good running.
JG Arendorf runs around and collects. I think I've gotten better at pronouncing his name over the years.
Yep. He's a very good fielder. Quick across the outfield. Low center of gravity.
Our mate Ricky Cordham will be going mad about JG's energy in the field. Nice fielding there by Jean-Roux off his own bowling. Speaking of good fielders, gets a good clap there from Johan Free at long on.
So 30, excuse me, 37 for 2 after 8. Sarah Moore 2 or 5. Garrett 4 or 5.
They're just ticking along. If they get to, it's probably slightly shorter to the leg side from this end, do you think, Ross? So, interesting to see how they approach the second 10. You see that again, great fielding there.
So Beloy is going to bowl his third over. Very tidy figure so far. Only 7 off his 2. Masagamy building a lot of pressure in the field. One feels that Volcanoes are going to have to start upping the ante here. Just nudge down to long on for a single. Beloy does the fielding off his own bowling.
Oof. Really a collision there between the batsman and keeper. All good. Nice looking shot there by Abhishek Garat. Is it going to get to the rope? It does. Bounces off the Apple car and limo service. Advertising board. You see it again here. Abhishek, big tall man. Boy, just a bit full, but a full-blooded drive. Goes away for 4. JG can't quite get round. So remember, if you're just tuning in live now, this is the Last Man Stands India Super Series. We're live here from Ballpark Sports in Gagawan, so just outside of Delhi. We've got the 2 teams here, Centurion Masagamy from Pretoria. We've got the Vasai Virar Volcanoes, who are from just north of Mumbai, Maharashtra. So, South Africa v India here. So another nice shot. This could be another 4 us. I know JG does the work out there.
Good fielding there by JG.
I've just had a message here from our man Ricky Cordham. We'll have to get him to send a little video if he's been watching all the games. Tell us who he's been excited about across the tournament, who he thinks is looking good.
Oh, his commentary during the World Champs was next level. Teams loved it.
Good support staff with him as well. His lovely wife Marika.
Yep, absolutely. So 9 overs done. Scores 45 for 2. Sarah Moore 2 of 5. Garrett 12 of 10. Projected scores just 100. So great to hear from you, Ricky. Look forward to catching up with you soon. Justin Gamble back into the attack. The slow left arm spin.
Pushes the odd run through there, Ross. He's bowled very nicely. That one's... Oh, look at that. There we go.
Bowled him. Bit of a celebration there from Justin Gamble.
That was a fantastic delivery, Ross. It wasn't just the perfect pace for this wicket, I thought. Just dipped a little, turned a bit. I think he's saying it's the arm ball there to the boys. See on the replay here. Can you pick the arm ball, Ross?
Absolutely not.
He just sets it. Oh, did just go on with the arm, so maybe.
Just played down the wrong line there, did the batter.
Played for a little bit of turn, but No good.
So the Vasai Volcanoes on top here.
See it again. Look, there we go. I think it was the way he just pulls off. Just went straight on. Rattles that leg stump. So new batsman in, Chris. I'll wait for his full name here. Chris Toscano. Italian heritage, maybe.
Potentially.
We've seen another lovely left arm spinner from today, Vivek Tiwari, going past. He played well for the Jaipur Dolphins, so he'll be enjoying what he's just seen from Justin Gamble.
Well played there by Chris Toscano. Gets himself off the mark immediately. The punch down to mid-off. If you are joining this telecast for the first time, you can watch more action tomorrow at lastmanstands.com/live, where you can watch LMS TV 1 and 2. 1 being at Ball Park and 2 at Games Forest. You can see all the up-to-date stats of the tournament, players, the dream team. It's fantastic for everyone to get involved in watching that.
We'll have to have a look at the dream team at some point, Ross, maybe in the mid-innings break. Is a half appeal by Gamble there, but it's going to be the leg bar, I think. I wonder if our man Refat, we're probably going to put him under too much pressure here. But, what does the tournament dream team look like in the innings break? That's a no, straight off the bat. See if we can get it loaded up and talk through it anyway.
Yep, I've got the link right here. Sorry, I missed what happened
So
there.
we missed, not focusing. You see on the replay here, length ball, cut away. Great, that's our man JG again. What a turn and throw. But no, he just made it, I think. Just made it.
Fantastic fielding there by JG Odenhoff. Direct hit from the outfield.
Fantastic camera work by our cameraman as well. So
Absolutely.
we'll give them a big thumbs up.
So the current dream team of the tournament: Tian Murray, Dipanshu Kakar, Jitendra Singh, Dhruv Singh Powell, Rajesh Sharma, Ben Isted, Himanshu Sonthalia, and Siva Rajesh.
So we've got 2 Delhi Lions, 1 Joburg Jets, a Gagawan Incredible, a Yankee Royal, Ben Isted from Bangalore Lightning. He was an all-rounder but dropped into as a bowler now. Sure he'll be disappointed about that. And a Mumbai superstar and a Kochi B8. So a good spread across the tournament there, Ross.
Absolutely.
So Ben Isted there, 3rd ranked all-rounder.
He'll be chuffed with his performance so far.
So fantastic day, first day of cricket here. It'll be interesting to see if we can get some feedback from one of the players out there of how the dew's affecting the ball. So if you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, drop us a comment. Love to hear from you. I think my wife's just tuned in as well, which is always nice.
She's an avid cricket fan. I don't think she ever misses a game, Simon.
No, not the cricket she's going for though, Ross.
She wants to hear your voice.
No, I think it's she more prefers the Prosecco at the cricket club on a Saturday. That's more her go-to. So one's hit out towards long off. Fielder coming around, but too big. 6 runs over the banners.
Great shot there by Abhishek Garat.
He's got tall guy, got long levers, and he's muscled that one. So Gamble switching round, bowling from the far end now. As this was the run-out replay from earlier. Love to see that 6. So Blanche just getting a bit full. This one's down leg. Going down leg and just going to be the leg by, I think.
So it was great to see Madone Lal at the opening function site. Ewan Briggsy really spoke well, so did he. He had some great advice for all the players here.
He's a very nice man. I chatted to him before and a little bit after and on commentary as well. And yeah, lovely guy. He's very, very well respected in Indian cricket circles, and heard he's a man of very high integrity. So take his words of advice forward in life. I think that's all you can do, Ross.
Absolutely agree with that. What was his advice? Practice, practice, and more practice.
He said if you're gonna, I think what he was trying to say, he said if you want to be coached, then be coached. If you don't want to listen, there's no point being coached. So all about putting in the hard work, I think, because that's good backing up by Justin Gamble. He's quickly round and stopped the overthrow there. Bit of a loose throw there from Johan Farid.
So 60 for 3 after 11. Abhishek Garat 23 of 16. Toscano 4 of 4. Looks like JG Aronov is coming into the attack to bowl his off spin. Tricky bowler to get away. His wily character is JG.
And he pushes it through, bowls very nicely.
I think he obviously got that record of being won 2 world champs with 2 different teams, 2012 and 2022.
Kings 8 in 2012 and then Masagamy this year.
Yep.
I think his arms have gotten bigger since that Kings 8 victory. That's a nice shot though. In the gap. So not the best start for JG. Tossed up and flayed away through point for 4. Great shot there by Chris Toscano.
Vasai need a lot more of that to get this projected score up to a bit more. Be interesting to know from our statisticians what the average score has been here today. Ooh, big shot there by JG.
Ooh. Okay, anything less than 175 is being chased. We're hearing from our man Rifat.
Oh, good looking shot out to long off. Just a single.
Again, out into the deep, but just the one. So a great side shot there. Nice extra camera angles at this field, Ross. And tossed up again, and it's well bowled by JG. Hares after his own bowling, in and out. He's a fit guy. So he spent some time in the gym this morning before the first game, so loosening up.
So 12 overs done. The score is 68 for 3. Garat 25 of 18. Toscano 10 of 7. Justin Gamble going to bowl his third over. He's gone for just 2. Just for 8 in his 2 overs. Picked up 2 wickets.
Bowling very nicely. Bit of spin, bit of bounce, varying his pace. Into the wicket, that one. Ooh, nice take by Gendre. It's going to be a wide.
You need to re-bowl that one.
So nice little crowd in here, Ross. It's great to see all the players getting round here. Oh, geez, that hasn't... missed leg stump by much. It's
Yep.
going to run away for 4, so unlucky there by Gamble. Abhishek Garat, AGVJG here.
It is a 8:30 on a Friday night here in Delhi. A few
Party
locals
time.
come down to see what's going on here.
Definitely great spot for it. Apparently there goes people trying to climb over the fences before Ross to have a look. That's out, hit out big. Fielder coming around. Gonna be 2. Oof. Gamble into the lights there. Just skidded on. Got him. Tossed up. Unnoticeable thing, Ross, is already the Indian batsmen. They're quite risky. They like to open the face,
Yep.
slice the ball, both sides of the wicket. Some of the London Hustle guys coming past now.
I was having a chat to them. They
Big
Well, he's
appeal,
given
and
him-
he's given. Long thing. The keeper was very confident. Keeper was very confident here. We're going to see the replay. Might not see it from. Here we go. Goes back. Just on the toe of the bat, I think. Jandre Johnson, he was 100% certain there. Gamble was fairly certain, but wasn't sure. Umpire, well, he must have been certain because he's given it out.
yeah.
So if you're just joining us for the first time, I'm here in the commentary box with my mate Ross Kay. We're here live at the LMS India Super Series, live from Ballpark Sports in Gagawan. Got Centurion Masagamy from Pretoria taking on the Vasai Virar Volcanoes. It's the final group game of the day. It's been 8 other games across this venue and another venue, Games Forest. Great day of cricket, Ross.
It's been fantastic to see a few teams for the first time. It's been great to see a few old faces that we've seen on the LMS circuit before. It's been some good games. It's been interesting to see how the wickets have played. The turn on the first day at Games Forest was interesting. The left-arm spinners, the offies turning it pretty prodigiously at one stage during the day.
Yeah, I think it's also like good bowling as well. The guys who are turning it to bowling into the wicket, especially with the old ball, really getting that grip.
So 76 for 4 after 13 overs. Projected score of just 117. One feels that I'm not too sure how deep the Vasai guys bat, but it's going to lay a lot of responsibility on these guys to get them to a decent target.
I think they'll bat deep, Ross. I think I haven't seen many Indian cricketers that can't do both facets.
Yep.
A lot of all-rounders. But the level of quality and how they take on this very disciplined Centurion bowling attack will be the key. That one's banged out to long off, just for one. It's nicely timed.
There's a man down there. He'll cut off the 2.
Oof.
It's a good arm, that. You wouldn't
Good
want to be
take by the
taking on that.
Lucky Jandre Johnson's a young guy. Got himself up off the floor to hang on to that one. Could have been buzzers. Oh,
Oh,
it's
the
a
full
big
toss.
hit though. Fielder comes in, but just go back, fella.
That's a big 6, that.
Sounded sweet off the middle of the willow, that one. Low fully from JG. Rare loose one. Whack.
Oh,
Didn't miss out.
got the treatment it deserves, Simon.
And into the wall.
Oh, that looks out.
Doing a bit of bat there.
Did look pretty close, but thankfully,
Yeah, I
bats
think
on
a
it.
bit of stick on it. The umpire thought so as well. Yeah.
ooh.
Bit of,
Was that pad bats or bat pad?
I don't know. Should
Yeah.
have sent that one up to DRS, I think,
Yeah.
Ross. It's a good decision by the umpire, I think.
Yep.
Height also could have been a bit of a factor.
So Justin Gamble going to bowl his final over. Fantastic figure so far. 3 overs, 3 for 16.
If he gets another one here, I think that'll be figures of the day, Ross.
Absolutely.
I think anyone's got 4 wickets. He's bowled well. Varied his pace. And Vasai, I think the first over, wicket on the first ball. After that, it set the tone. They weren't really looking to get after him after that, were they? He just sat in, worked him around, and he still managed to sniff a couple of others out. So the towel's out there now, so I think the dew is just having a little impact.
Ooh, it's
Oh,
close.
Gamble, oh, he holds on.
Wasn't
Looking
anyone?
after his figures there.
Yeah, looking after his figures, as I don't think the guys on the boundary there were backing up.
So it's pushed out square to point. A little bit wider there from umpire. The batsman looking for the wide, but I think that's probably fair. So end of a great spell, 3 for 20 from Justin Gamble.
15 overs bowled. Scores 89 for 4. Abhishek Girat still there, not out, 38 of 28. Ahmed Khan, 8 of 5. Still, the projected score doesn't look too. So,
So great to have all the viewers watching. Drop us a comment, let us know where you're watching from. It's always great to hear from everyone. So Hamid Khan, 8 off 5. This is Jeff Brewer.
back into the attack. 1 for 13 in his first 2 overs. Picked up the 1 wicket.
Now he bowled nicely, Jeff. Bowls a heavy ball still. He's getting longer in the tooth, but he still pushes it through.
Yep. So bowled. Just tips it off his legs. Onto square leg boundary for a single.
So Jeff's living down in Cape Town now, isn't he, Ross?
I think so.
Now brought into the side.
So for the viewers watching that don't know how many teams we have in the tournament, there's 20 teams, 5 groups of 4. Top 2 from each group going to the playoffs on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Should be some enthralling cricket by that stage of the tournament.
Yeah, I can't wait, Ross. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Culmination of a lot of time and effort from all these guys, and a massive thank you, of course. We've got all the teams here, and the team owners, and all the sponsors that have helped the teams to be here. It's been fantastic, and we appreciate everyone wanting to be a part of this event. So it's into the wicket, looks to run it down, but good carry there. Ball still carrying through to Jandre.
Teams have travelled a long way for this tournament. Teams from London, Australia, Sydney and Brisbane, Johannesburg and Pretoria, and then obviously the States as well.
Yeah, team from Orlando, Scorpion Titans. Great to have them here. Goes round the wicket now. A little bit too straight. It's a wide. So some of the Indian teams have done a lot of travelling as well, Ross. I was speaking to the guys from the Road Panthers. They had a 40-hour drive. And the guys from Vasai as well, batting now. There was 41 hours on the train.
Yep, I heard the same story. Oh, another wide there by Jeff.
Don't know why he went around the wicket there, Ross. He was bowling very nicely over. Just a few looseners to finish off the over. 1 for 19 off 3 now and for big Jeff Brewer. Abhishek Garat looking to get to a 50. And Hamid Khan is 13 off 10 now. So 4 overs left. What's your score prediction, Ross?
I'm going to go for 125.
125, okay. And if you're watching at home, let's get some comments in the feed. What do you think the Vasai Virar Volcanoes are going to finish on?
So Baloyi back into the attack. Oh, it's another wide.
Just got a little bit loose here by Masagamy. 3 wides in the last 3 balls. It is warm out there, but guys, just got to finish strong. Fitness is a big part of this tournament as well. Oh, well bowled.
It's a very good length there. Tough to get away.
Just going for the Matt Kaywood there, the little late cut dab.
Yeah. Run it down to third man. That's his bread and butter shot.
Oh,
Okay.
skids through.
It's
Another wide.
there. So gifting some runs here, the Masagamy to the Vasai Volcanoes.
Oh, that's high. I feel like the fielder's going to come in though. Settles underneath it, takes it.
Oh, it's going to be a double play. Hey, double play.
Oh, and he is. Oh, chaos, disaster.
Great presence of mind there from the man on the long on boundary. As he caught it, he whipped it in like a tracer bullet. Baloyi was at the stumps there. Did the rest.
They knew about it as well.
Yeah,
You see him, he was going for the steal. He went high and he thought, I can get there and back. Comes in, he's just turning, heading back now. He was quite quick, but well short, about a foot short there.
Really good fielding that. So score now 99 for 6. The last 2 guys have to do a bit of work here to get their team to a defendable total. Not an ideal time, Simon, for 2 new batsmen to be at the crease.
No, it's perfect for Masagamy. No, they actually want the guys to just rebuild a little here. It's the last 2 bats, so you just keep going stump to stump. So Ame Naik and Abe Chudga. $17 balls left here. This one's hit straight. Ooh, nearly a great stop there by Baloyi. Just fingertips it and Johan Free tidies up. So Abe Chudga has got a big beard and a big mop of hair. He needs to hit some big balls here. Projected score 119. I just don't see that being quite enough on this wicket. Anything under 170 is being chased here. Oh, he's got it fine. That just missed off stump. It's going to run away. Fielder coming round. Well done. That's teamwork fielding there. Justin Gamble round, tapped it back. Jeff Brewer, man on the spot, flung it in. Great fielding unit. So the Volcanoes, 102 for 6 after 17. 3 left. What was your projected score, Ross?
125.
If they get that, they're doing well from here, I feel.
It's a bit of a... I don't think it's going to happen now. But you never know. This is a funny game. So Jan Farid back into the attack. Very tidy first 2 overs from him. Just 10 off him. He's a fierce competitor, is Jan Farid.
So Farid back here. Do you reckon he bowls 18 and 20 here, Ross?
Absolutely.
So he'll probably go Yorker, mixture of Yorkers here, I imagine. Oh, there it is. But I couldn't go away for 4 here. That's so unlucky.
Such a good ball. It goes for 4.
It's actually in the perfect spot. It just trickles along to first slip. Too much pace. Chandra Johnson, no chance. Justin Gamble, no chance either. But they'll take them however they come at this stage. 106 for 6. You see us in the background there. Thumbs up from the comms box. Oh, geez, that's risky, that.
Good length, though, to be bowling at this stage of the innings. Tough to get away.
I can't actually believe you managed to get that to extra cover there.
Yeah.
It's a Yorker on leg stump, and he's tried to give it the old helicopter whip, I think, but through the offside. Now the left-handed Abe just got the 2, the French cut, first ball. This should be another 2. Out into the offside, cover man will come round, but I'll get back. He's looking, turning for 3. I think that's pretty ambitious. So projected score getting up to 124 now, Ross, so you could be on the money.
Could be on the money. What was the bet again for the winner?
Get to share a room with me tonight. A nice ball there.
It's good bowling that. Using all his experiences, Johan Farid. Played a lot of cricket in his time.
Oh, very, very handy cricketer, Johan. Ooh, well bowled again. Might get 2 again here. No. Well round, Jean Router Blanc.
So 2 overs to go. The score is 110 for 6. Check the score now down.
Ricky Cordham says 132, Ross. Martinell saying 120. So they'll be there, thereabouts. 10 balls left here, so if they get bowled out, I think Martin might be in with a shout. But if they don't, you'd imagine they're going to go run a ball from here, they'd hope.
So Jeff Brewer to bowl his last over of his spell. Pretty economical. 1 for 19 in his 3.
got the cover in now. That's a good move. Haven't seen many big hits as such from Abe. He's just looked to work and give Amaniak the strike. They're taking the power play here, Ross. So they're taking the power play here. They got the 4 fielders on the offside. Oh no, they've changed minds now. They're sending the cover man back to mid-wicket. And all the way out, so they send him all the way out. They've got deep backward square, deep mid-wicket, long on, long off, and into the wicket, outside off. And here's Clunk. They should get 2 there. Didn't time it quite well enough. Be tight, but should be safely home. Great dive there, great commitment from the non-striker.
One thing these guys do is put their bodies on the line. Diving everywhere, stopping all the boundaries when they can.
Oof. No ball.
Heave ho. So, free hit.
Did look like the effort ball from Jeff, so maybe just overstriding slightly. Just umpire, just asking where he put his foot, and umpire said over the line. A free hit. Oh, that's probably a wide.
So another free hit.
Just a slight little bit of untidiness here.
Jeff Pereira doesn't look happy with the umpire's decision, but it definitely was a wide.
So still a free hit here. Jeff's got to go Yorker here, I think. Isn't played away through the offside, but just for 1. So well defended by Jeff. So 1 ball left here in the 19th over. They are taking the power play again here. They got the deep backward point, a finish third man, cover, the long off. The end of Jeff Brewer's spell. Great spell, 1 for 28. See the wicketkeeper, Jandre, there. He's had a great game behind the stump so far. The batsman just discussing tactics, what they're going to do in this last over.
So, the projected score, Simon, is my 125. But you've got the big man, Johan Free, going to bowl this over. I think he's going to try his Yorker length again.
He's very good at it. It's got to be Yorker, doesn't it? Ross, no points at this time of the innings to give anyone any length to get underneath. Oh, there he goes, bouncer. So he's fooled us all. Double bluff, maybe. It's called wide. There's going to be an overthrow as well. Jandre Johnson. So wide and 2 overthrows to start. So 1-2-2 for 6 now. That
Yep, it's getting close. I don't think we've seen a home run yet this today, Simon, have we?
I don't think so. They've keep it now going to the 1 glove. He's dropped the right hand mitt there and swung away by Abbey.
They're going to run hard. They're going to come back for 2.
He slipped, but he's coming back. He's going keeper's end, and he's run out. He just hesitated and slipped there. If he was quickly in and out, I think he would have got back, but just stopped and hesitated.
So for any viewers watching that aren't familiar with the last man stands format, 7th wicket has fallen, so the last man will bat on his own. He'll only be able to run twos or hit boundaries.
So well done there by Jandre Johnson. So the last man in now, Ame Naik. It's good to see that, Ross, there. Johan Faree and the umpire just having a chat. They're completely different cultures, but they just love cricket and they're coming together.
Absolutely.
It's great to see.
It's one of the great things of these tournaments, Simon, is the friends that all the players become and make. Do you reckon he's going to go big here, or try hitting the gap and run a few two, Simon?
I don't know if he can get it dead straight past the bowler. He's a chance of two because the long on and long off are quite wide. Oof, he's got to hit it first.
Swing and a miss.
It's a tough one because if he looks back and he doesn't score a run off these next three balls, he's going to feel silly, feeling like he should have hit the twos. But if he hits one out the middle there and he gets a six, then it is what it is. Here he goes. He's off. Fielder coming in. He's in trouble. He's lost the helmet there and run out.
So
Just couldn't get going there, could he, Ross, when he turned in and out? No good.
So 1, 2, 3 for 7 is the target for the Masagamy guys from Centurion. I'm sure they'll have a quick regroup, have a quick team chat and get the run chase underway.
Yeah, I think so, Ross. They'll be keen to get after it, I think. They normally, with the batting, though, they started quite circumspect. They look just push it around first 4 or 5 and then get going.
Wonder if they're going to just go for get the win, or they're going to look to get a bonus point win first up.
I think bonus points, you've got to take it while it's on offer. You see the lights now, the LEDs in full effect. It's a fantastic Friday night lights as you would, Ross.
Absolutely. I love a Friday night.
Yeah, Ross is really roasting.
So
They get the wide shot now, and the field looks beautiful. The dew just coming in, goes to the wide shot. Fantastic pavilion in the background. Great wicket, great outfield, great nets over across to the left there. They've got the 4 big floodlights. So cricket all the time. Had Deepak Huda was in here training the other day, and he's coming back tomorrow night as well, apparently.
just it'll be great to see him again.
Gets-
Hits the ball very cleanly.
Yeah, don't think you play for India if you don't hit him cleanly. But we're going to step away, take a slight little break, and we're back with the chase. Centurion Masagamy chasing 1, 2, 4 to win. So back live here, players on the pitch. We've got JG Arendorf and Jandre Johnson out there in the middle. It looks like Rizwan Khan's going to open the bowling for the Volcanoes. I was just having a little chat with the Masagamy guys. Asked them what their tactics are with the bat here, and they didn't give too much away. They said they just want to win the game, but they also said that they feel the guys not used to batting under lights, so it'd be interesting here. Don't write the Volcanoes off. Not a big total. It just takes a few early wickets. So it looks like Rizwan's going to come left arm over. Just getting his field right. They've got the extra cover. Deep third. Deep backward square. So no fine leg. Anything down leg could be problems. Oh, that's big swing. Big shape there from Rizwan. So great swinging start there from Rizwan. Just shaping it back into JG. Oh, and again, good shape. This is good here. Tell you what, I've thoroughly enjoyed watching Abe Naik bowling his energy in the field. He's destroying himself around. So Rizwan Khan, good start here. JG Arndorf, plenty of experience, but he'll just want to get one out the middle here. He hits that one away. Oh, a little slight fumble. If he'd taken that cleanly and thrown, could have been trouble at the bowler's end. So Jandre Johnson, the youngster, on strike now. Shape down leg. Good take by the keeper though. With plenty of swing on offer here with this new ball. Excuse me. And again, swing. Oh, and the French cut. Rizwan disappointed. Running out, down, deep square. They're coming back for three. Great running there by JG, pushing Jandre all the way and comfortably home for 3 runs. So just getting the field right here. So keeping the extra cover. He's not quite regulation. He's probably on the ring, I'd say, if there was a 30-yard ring. But well bowled. More swing again. Rizwan tidies up off his own bowling. So a very tidy start here for the Volcanoes. Just 5 off. Arendorf, a 1 off 4. Jandre Johnson, 4 off 2. But some great shape from the bowler, Rizwan Khan. It's never nice in T20 when you're looking to be expansive and you got the ball coming across you at the angle and then swinging back in. So, great exponent of that. So now we've got Hamid Khan to bowl. He's got Vivek on his back, but maybe just shirt didn't quite fit. Nice straight bat there from Jandre. My man from Games Forest. He's had a long day. He's not slept much. Just come from Navi Mumbai to Jaipur to Delhi today. It's great shot and great fielding there by Abhi. We're going to be joined here in the commentary box by KB. So welcome, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Simon. The target is 124 and 2 on the board with the second over going on. 6 on the board indeed, second over in progress.
Yeah, Rizwan Khan, he swung the ball nicely in the first over. Don't know if you saw it. Left arm seamer, he's getting some big swing. Hamid Khan now looks to be a bit more of a hit the deck kind of bowler. Maybe shaping it away. Oh, nice shot there by JG. Spanks that through the covers for 4.
Powerful strike along the carpet through the offside for 4 runs. This is good batting. I think Centurion Masagamy. Can they get this runs? They're chasing a total of 124. Back off and slow one. That's been worked away towards the long one for a single.
Yeah, so 11 off. The score is just lagging. Caught up now. So 11 off after 2 overs. No wicket down. That's the key for Centurion. They'll just want to keep it like that. If one of these guys get 50, then that's pretty much the game done and dusted. See Jandre Johnson there with a nice MRF bat. Wonder if he got that new here or if he's brought that with him. So now Rizwan, see if he can still swing it this over. The ball's been spanked into the concrete wall through the covers, so hopefully it's still going to shape for him. And it not as much, but that's another great shot. Fielder, oh no. Went a little bit lackadaisical, went with the one hand. And 4 runs.
I think this is poor fielding. You do all the hard work of getting to the ball, and then you don't. Going with the swing, it was angled away from the right-hander, and it drives beautifully through the covers. Fielder does well to get to the ball, but it couldn't stop that one from racing to the ropes. Comes down the track. This time is again crashed through the offside, but it's straight to the fielder this time around. Will only be a single.
Yeah, Rizwan, I don't know if he's trying to push it across the right-hander intentionally or the ball's maybe just lost a little bit of lacquer or got a bit of dew on it, but it's definitely not swinging as much as it was.
Yeah, it will not swing now when the batter is swinging the bat. Johnson goes down the ground, but it's hit straight to the fielder long on. India Super Series. We are at the second ground, the ball ground. I think me, Simon and Rose started the campaign at the Games Forest, and then for the last game, when the last game was left, 1 innings was left, Simon and Rose turned his way to the ball ground, and after that they've been enjoying the stuff over here at the ball park. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, it's good. It's been a long day, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Been some great cricket. I was watching the final game that you saw through at the end there. So Delhi Lions looked pretty strong, didn't they?
And they were really strong sides. The bowling was good. The batting was exceptional.
Nice shot there again.
Good shot, punched off the back foot, but straight to the deep point for a single. I think with just 6 fielders in the field, it becomes more easier for the batter to find the gaps. I think every game you feel with there would be a score of 200, but it's not that easy. And then in these conditions, the bowler, he has to be very accurate with his thinking.
Definitely the bowling skill is key here. The captain and the bowler have got to be on the same page. Where are you trying to bowl? Where do we think this guy wants to hit you? Where do we want him to hit the ball? So a lot of thought needs to go into it, but then it's all down to the bowler to execute that plan. See Vivek into the wicket there. So he's more of a hit the deck kind of bowler. So Hamid Khan it is, sorry. He's got Vivek on the back of his shirt, but Hamid Khan.
Maybe he just put on the wrong jersey.
Oh, maybe he didn't fit or... Not sure. Straight bat there from Gendre.
So I think this team which you're mentioning over here, Vashi. No, it is Vasai.
Yep, Vasai. So
It comes
from
from
Maharashtra, your neck of the woods.
Yes, so that's
Oh.
in the air. Fielder settling under this one. And he completes the catch. The first blow over here to the Centurions. Slower delivery.
It's got the top edge here. High. The top toe of the bat, I think. Hard into the wicket. Or just swinging away. That's what it is. Just shaped it away slightly. Bottom edge of the bat. Off the toe. And well caught out there by number 11. He was looking for the double play, Garat. But not to be.
Vasai Virar Volcanoes.
So the Vasai team, KB, they actually run a local last man stands league in Vasai. And they've picked the team from the best players from the local Vasai last man stands league. So Rian van der Merwe into bat now.
I was just thinking that which I just thought it is a Netherlands. Rudolf van der Merwe. Is he brother of his?
No, I don't think so.
Because he's also from South Africa. But
Yeah.
now he's gone to Netherlands.
Yeah.
Rudolf van der Merwe.
No, I don't think so.
But the way he's running looks like it's his brother.
Yeah, Roloff's a good athlete, isn't he? Gets around the place.
And maybe in the after the end of the game you can ask him. And you, the younger brother of Rudolf van der Merwe, who started his international career with South Africa, but now plays for Netherlands. That should be a wicket. No, if there was some bat, it seems like. If there was no bat, that was really cracking onto the stump, but it's been a fine over from Hamid Khan. So 4 overs are done. Score is 22 for 1. क्या बोल रहे घर में उधर नहीं जाना रूम पे यही स्टे करना है यही रुकना है
So end of another over. So you bowler now. It's Ami.
Why this loose? This is your console?
So Ame Naik now into bowl. So he's the first changer bowler we've seen here.
Yeah, Ame Naik.
So Van der Merwe, 2 off 2. He's the captain of this team. Very solid player. He'll be looking to just get this job done here. They not sure if they will or not. They'll just be looking to win, but they've probably got the bonus points in the back of their minds. So they've got to win the game within 16 overs. So the fourth ball of the 16th over, they need to win it on. Another left arm seamer.
That was a good shot.
Nice
Fielder.
shot. Fielder coming
We'll cut
around,
this
does
one
well.
So Simon, what do you think in a target of 124 in 100 balls? You're just going at 6 runs per over, so just need to accelerate?
Yeah, not sure. A lot of these guys, they won't be used to playing under lights. They probably haven't played much night cricket in South Africa. There's not a lot of club grounds that have got the lights like this. So it'd be interesting to see how they approach it. I think they'll just be keen to ease themselves into the tournament and make sure they get the win on the board, but we'll see what happens. We've got still got a bit of work to do here. 100 required. So I think JG Arendorf will just go into his shell maybe a little bit and look to move it around. Nice shot there from Rihan van der Merwe. Big straight bat. Punches it out. So the second left arm seamer here, Ame. He looks good though, looks handy. A little bit quicker than Rizwan. That's straight, flicked away. But again, the fielder well placed out to their deep backward square.
Yeah, fifth over last ball. 26 for 1. JG Adendorf. Can he drop the ball into the park?
Oh, nice shot there from Rihan van der Merwe. 4 straight down the ground. So it's not all power and blasting. Can still play proper shots. Pick the gap. Raced all along the carpet for 4.
That is good cricket. That is quality cricket. Showing the full face of the blade over there. Rihan van der Merwe. Fifth over last ball. Showing the full face of the blade.
Like a rocket along the ground. And into the little concrete step there. So they'll be hoping just to take a bit of swing off that ball. Make it hit the wall a bit. I think this is Garat now bowling. The tall guy. So Garat looks like another seamer. So interesting that the team from Vasai have had 4 seamers so far. Into the deck. Nice straight bat there from JG. So plenty of viewers coming in now on the Facebook. So make sure you share, comment, like this post. Let's get it up. We're on about 850, 900 viewers at the moment. Want to push it up to 1,000 if we can. So the Vasai Virar Volcanoes here against Centurion Masagamy. No one's just inside the wide line there. A well bowled Garat.
Yeah, Abhishek Garat just keeping the ball outside off stump. What do you think now? 6th over going on. That's in the air, being hit upish. Fielder. Will he get to this one? Yes, he does, but he can't prevent them from taking a double. So now if you look at the sum and the score is 33 for 1 in the 6th over. They now need 91 of 72. So what do you make of this game?
I think just keep playing that. They'll just want to take it deep. They bat very deep. They've got lots of big hitters. Got the left-handed Justin Gamble to come. We've got big Johan Faree. He hits a long ball. Who else have they got? Plenty of batting. Jeff Brewer's aggressive batsman as well. I don't know about Bloy, how good he is with the bat. And then Jean-Rouge Blanche, I'm sure he can bat as well from what I remember. So they bat all the way down pretty much, so they won't be too nervous. They just want to take it deep and see how they go.
He just wants to bat deeper. 6 overs are done. Score is 34 for 1. 70 balls left, 90 needed. Both the batters just coming together, having a discussion. JG batting on 15 on the other hand. Rihan batting on 12.
So just below the required rate here. They're about 5.8 and over. They need to be 6, so it's pretty close. So they won't be too unhappy. Left arm seamer again. Nicely played by Rihan. Just adjusts that front foot and punches to the covers. Tell you who I've liked in the field. Don't know if you've noticed him, is Abby. He's got the man with the long hair out there. There's some serious energy in the field. He's been flying about. This is Ame Naik. This one just skidding through a little, but it's a nice straight bat there by JG. So now
Yes.
flying on the viewership, we've currently got 2,000 people watching us live on Facebook. KB? KV.
Punching at this one off the back with too long off region. Runs are coming, but they need to find those boundaries. At the moment, they know they're in a control of a run chase with 7 wickets in hand, 87 needed of 67. So what has been the story at this venue? How many teams has won chasing? How many teams have won defending?
So the average score from what we've heard has been about 175. I know that in the game between Mumbai and Gagawan, I think that they needed 6 off the last ball, Gagawan, but couldn't get it. So I think it's been to and fro. From what I've seen, it's a very good cricket wicket, as we see. Unfortunate for the bowler there. Great delivery off the outside edge, down for 4. So that's the end of the over. So if you're joining us live for the first time here, this is the Last Man Stands India Super Series live from Ballpark Sports here in Gagawan, just down the road from Delhi. So fantastic facility here. So 20 teams in this event. We'll be playing, this is the first day, playing group games for 2 and a bit more days. And then the first knockouts start on the 4th day in the evening. So if you want to follow the matches, go to lastmanstands.com/live. If you're on there, if you've not heard of Last Man Stands before, if you're keen to get involved, feel free to register. There should be a login/register box on there. So fill in your details and join the Last Man Stands community. Ooh, down the wicket there by JG. Looking to go with a bit of intent. I think Rian just saying, come down, but straight bat. I think that was a call there, yeah.
So this is high time that Jay-Z had a good look at the surface. He decides to come down the track, but beaten because of the low bounce. This time extra bounce, but he waits and opens the face of the blade down towards the third man for a single. The third man is standing squarer. So the moment the batter starts playing finer, they have a chance of getting boundary. We saw in the last ball, the boundary was stroked down towards the third man.
Yeah. So they've got no third man really. They've got good deep kind of backward point. So I was just about to say, KV, that this wicket's now into its 5th game of the day. So it's had the best part of 1,000 balls bowled on it so far, and it's held together fantastically. Still coming through nicely out there. So credit to the groundsman. Ashish, the ground owner, manager here, will be very happy. But the wicket's almost 200 overs, 1,000 balls on it today, and still coming through beautifully.
But what I think is I'm just a bit surprised with the field placement. Why not to have a backward point and keep the fine leg third man fielder finer?
Not sure. Assume they're looking to bowl more stump to stump here. Someone's flayed out. Oh no, misfield, a deep cover. I was just giving the fielder out there, Abby, some praise before about how good he's been in the field, but he's just dived over the top of that one, so very unfortunate for him. So nice hitting there by JG, just stayed with it, hit it late to the offside.
Yeah, 48 for 1 in 8 overs now, 76 more needed of 60 deliveries. They're really chasing it well. Both the batters looking confident out in the middle. JG batting on 22 from 20. On the other hand, Rian batting on 19 from 13. Baliram Pal into the attack for the first time. It's going to be spin. We have seen seam till now. Now we see the introduction of spin. Where is Rian going to go? Opens the face of the blade. And fine leg, third man fielder has to cover a lot of ground. This is where I was making a point. Why not to bring one more fielder from the onside to the offside and place him at the backward point and get your third man finer? If you're not bowling short and if you're not bowling into the body and if you're bowling outside off stump, then you can just change your field.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if the spinner's going to bowl into the wicket. If he's going to bowl slow and stump to stump, you probably don't need the third man. But Now he's see they're not on the same page. The captain and the bowler got to get on the same page. That first ball was perfect if he has the third man. But now he's got the third man and he goes slower and straight and gets pulled away through mid-wicket. So a little bit of readjustment needed. I think the first ball is actually good if that's what they want to do.
Yeah,
Try and get the nick, but got to get the field right. So it's pushed out to the covers.
This is better if you have an offside field. Just keep on tossing outside off stump. Ask the batter to cut the ball. But the moment he bowls short, he's going to find the gap towards the onside. So 7 of the first 3.
Too short or too full. You can either slog, sweep or pull it, but that's good bowling. See, again, bit of work to be done. It's placed nicely, but I think it's just going to be one. Good running, though. J.G. Arendorf is quick. And he scampers back for 2.
And he's good running between the wickets. Both of them just looking into each other's eyes. And the response was yes, and they just were off the block quickly. Expensive over. 9 in the air. He found the outer edge. Third man will cut this one off, but this time they'll only settle for a single.
So slightly expensive over there for Balaram Pal. 10 off his first. So 58 for 1 now after 9 on Centurion. 66 needed off 55 balls. Van der Merwe 26 off 16 and J.G. Arendorf 25 off 22. So now we've got the youngster, Saurav Moore. He's a left-arm spinner.
Saurav Moore.
So I was very impressed with him. I watched a bit of his footage. Oh, that one's not a great start, though. He's been hit like a bullet. Oh, the fielders took it on the leg there. Just skipped off. I think the Jew's just starting to come in a little bit here. Skipped off the surface. Clipped the fielder. So a little bit of a drag down there by Saurav. There's bang. The baseball shot that. Double through centre field. But he gets 4.
That's a poor delivery to start the over. Half tracker. Been hit hard down the ground. That's been cut away. He will get a boundary over there. Back-to-back boundaries. 1 down the ground, 1 through the offside. He's really going hard after the bowler. He doesn't want this spinner to settle in now. Again, a shorter ball. This time was a little bit wider, which allowed the batter to open up his arms through the offside. He's moved on to 33. Drives this one, will only get a single. Because this time around he's hit straight to the sweeper cover. But could start putting the pressure on the bowler straight away. 9 of the first 3 with 2 balls left in the over.
So just pushed into the offside here. Another single, so just closing out the over here. 10 off it now, 1 ball left. So Saurav just needs to close out this over. It gets very expensive if he goes for another boundary. Little false start. Bit of a gamesmanship there by the youngster. Oh, that's going to be a wide though. Just a little too wide. You can see what he's trying to do.
And that is the first wide, so it will not be counted. It has to be re-bowled.
This one's flat. Off the edge again, and this is probably going to be 4 running away. Fielder coming around. Uses the foot. So well done. Come back for 2 though. So 13 off the first over for Saurav Moore. And Centurion up to 71 off 10.
Ten overs are gone. Scored 71 for 1. 53 more needed of 50 balls.
So KV, feel free to go have a break now, pal. See if we can get Ross back in here. But thanks again. Thanks very much. So Rian van der Merwe just getting a bit of water on board. It's warm out there, steamy. We're just talking tactics there with Johan Faree. So 53 off 50 needed. So 1 wicket down at the moment. That's fairly comfortable. It'll be interesting to see what happens if they're going to go for the bonus point. So take 21 balls off it. So it'll be 53 off 29 for the bonus point. So 71 for 1. Now welcome into the box, my very good friend all the way from Dakar. It's Rifat. Welcome, buddy.
Thanks, Simon. I'm not sure how to greet you. Good night. Yeah, it's pretty late now.
Just past 9:30 local time here in Gagawan, here at Ballpark.
It's a lovely setting over here. Very beautiful, beautiful ground, nice facilities at the ballpark. So
Yeah.
it's the 5th game of the day. We have seen some great cricket throughout the whole day. So Simon, you were at the other ground, Games Forest, where we are live on LMS TV2. Can you give me some brief on those games? Which are the teams who stand out most? And is there any specific players who impressed you?
Yeah, a lot of good players impressed me. The first game was between... Gee, you're testing me now, Rifat. I've seen a lot of teams today.
Yeah, versus
Kochi B8. But Kochi B8 looked very handy. Had some good players. They had a very good leg spinner that really impressed me. He managed to get a lot of turn and bounce even on the first game. Nice shot there by Rihan.
Yeah, we had a game of the group on the first one in this ground as well. Sydney Storm took on Lucknow Tigers. I believe they're in the same group.
Yep.
That was a more even contest.
Yeah, slightly one-sided. A road. Well, to be honest, they were going along nicely, but then they had 2 double plays in their innings, which just completely destroyed them. They went from 30 for 0 to 51 for 4, I believe.
Yeah, so the new teams, the new Indian teams are still getting used to it. You can only learn about double plays once you get out to a double play. I've seen that all too often. Simon, have you ever been double played?
No, I don't think so.
Well done, Simon.
Don't think so. I've been, well, it's already too easy in cricket to get out for me, so you don't want to be caught napping. So Rian van der Merwe is looking very technically correct here. Nice setup, nice high backlift. That's hit nicely, hit out to long off. Just going to one hop to the fielder though. Nice straight lines in his pickup there. All the way down his forearm through to the end of the bat.
It looks like Vasai has got a decent bowling attack. We all know that Centurion, there are a few guys in the Centurion team who are well experienced in last man stands.
Oh no, it's going to be overthrows. Oh no, well backed up there by the fielder. So Abe Chudgar been very impressed with his energy in the field. He's flung himself around. Big dive when he was batting as well. So a good start for him. Just 5 off his first over.
48 needed off 9 overs. Looks like game slightly in the balance of Centurion.
Yeah, I've conceded swing from here though, because I don't know if they will or not. They're very experienced, the Centurion guys, but if they want the bonus point, it's 48 off 24. So 2 a ball for the bonus point if they want it. I'm not saying they're necessarily going for it. They'll be happy with the win, but sometimes
I think they have it on mind that the bonus point will be very crucial in the later stages of the tournament, as you all know.
Possibly, but I guess if you just win all your games and you probably be in one of the top seeds anyway, definitely go through to the quarterfinals. So Rizwan Khan here, he bowled very nicely in his first 2 overs. His first over especially, some prodigious swing with the left arm. Don't think he'll swing it now. It's probably a bit of dew and older ball.
Yeah. He's also the captain of the Vasai team, Rizwan Khan.
Okay. Is it interesting with the Vasai team, Rifat, how there's a local LMS league in Vasai. It's pitched outside leg. Very difficult left arm over when it's not swinging. But the local LMS league in Vasai that we have.
Yeah, if we're watching anywhere from nearby Vasai, you should know that there's a local last man stands league going on in Vasai, and there's leagues for all kinds of player, whether you are looking for a bit of fun with your mates in the weekend or you are serious about your cricket. Last man stands is for everyone.
Yeah, so if you're watching from Vasai, jump on lastmanstands.com/live. You'll see a link to register in the top header. So sign up, and our man Nihal Marchant out there will give you a call and try and get you into a team. Or if you've got your own team, try and get you into a league. So from the local Vasai league, they picked the top players to play in this Vasai Virar Volcanoes side. Someone's hit out to the offside. Just the one. So last ball of the 12th over now, 80 for 1. So the last 2 overs just tightened it up again. We saw 2 overs of 10 plus, but now back just... oh, and as I say that, Rian van der Merwe has tanked one out of the ground. Hit to the furthest corner of the ballpark. Look, bang. Easy as you like. Picked it up and dispatched into the trees.
I think with that, the run rate has gone down below 5. 38 needed of 40 balls. So you need less than run a ball. Should be straightforward for the boys from Centurion from here on. But you never know, a few quick wickets can change things. Vasai Virar desperately need a wicket or two if they're to stay alive in this game.
I think that's the beauty of last man stands, Rifat, is that at the moment, if you're playing 11-a-side cricket, you'd say this game's done and dusted. But 8-a-side, it just takes 1 or 2 wickets and just a little bit of nerve set in. The guys who are maybe looking to just come and hit, they then have to play a bit more of a controlled innings. It's a another nice looking shot there by Rian. It's punched out. Get come back for 2 easily. Really putting the fielders under pressure here, but they're running between the wickets. So JG Ardendorf, 42 off 33. Rian van der Merwe playing a sensational knock, 39 off 23 balls. A little bit of a warning. Love to see it. Just putting a little bit of pressure back on the batting side. Nicely played. Deft touch there. Looking for 2 again. He's coming back. Easily in the end. That's the experience there. That's LMS experience. It's not all bang and bust, is it, Rifat? If you can manoeuvre the field and run hard, there's plenty of runs on offer.
Absolutely, absolutely. As I was saying, in the first game of the day, Sydney scored 159, and I think they hit 14 fours and 4 sixes, whereas Lucknow...
Oh, that is an absolutely sensational shot. Someone marked that down, the highlights.
I think that's got to be one of the shots of the day. That went straight as an arrow.
High elbow, just absolutely smoked it.
Almost took off one of our cameramen behind the side screen. So Rihan moves on to 47 with that one. appeal for LBW. Umpire said there is a bat on that. It's end of the 13th over, 98 for 1. So last man stands, definitely not all about bang bang bang. So the Sydney guys hit 14 fours and 4 sixes. They were guilty of not running singles and doubles, and they were with wickets in hand. I think they only lost 2 wickets or 3, and ended up with 1559 only. Lucknow chased down that 2 overs to go, and I think they only hit 6 boundary in the whole innings. The skipper of Lucknow, Shariful Shaikat, played a magnificent innings and maneuvered the field really well. Same kind of innings Rihan is playing now.
So Rizwan. So Rihan again there, 49 now. So he just needs a 1 for his 50. So he's just going to poke it around. He's not silly. He'll just make sure he gets it.
JJ is also closing on to his 50, 42 of 33.
Experienced knock there by JG. He's probably one of the only dual world champions in last man stands. I think the only. So knows his game. Knows how to anchor in innings. Just punches that one out to long off. So 12 balls here if they want the bonus point refat. 24 off 12. That's Rian van der Merwe's 50. Punched out. So first 50 on Indian soil for LMS at least. Not sure if he's been here before, but it's a great knock. He'll get a great clap from his teammates. So superb knock, Rian van der Merwe. Skipper leading by example. 50 off 28 balls. See him there. He's quite a humble guy. He won't give it too big. Little wry smile. And team manager, Big Dan, takes a photo of him. So well batted, Rian. That straight 6 was probably one of the best shots of the day that I've seen. And now we've got Justin Gamble, left-hander, into bat.
He picked up 3 wickets earlier with the ball.
It's probably,
a few runs here can get him the man of the match award.
I think so. He's probably one of the better figures of the day, I think. 3 for about 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Is there any forfers today here?
No, I haven't seen any forfers so far today.
Yeah, there was none at Games Forest either. Maybe in the last game. In the last game, there was a forfeit, sorry. I missed that one. So the end of it, another over. So 101 for 1 here after 14. Gamble yet to face. JG Ardendorf, 43 off 36. 23 off 30 required, but if they want the bonus points, if they're going for that, it's going to be 23 off 9, so probably out the equation now. So if you're just joining us now, you've missed a cracking day of cricket, but don't worry, don't fret. We've got another day tomorrow starting early, 8 a.m. Indian Standard Time at Games Forest. And a bit of a later start here at Ballpark. Let Rifat get his nap in.
That will be a 9:30 start.
So early start tomorrow at Games Forest, 8 a.m. Looking forward to it.
Katiwada will be playing Patna for the first game at Ballpark. So Simon, you have recently been to Katiwada. Oh, Justin Campbell out for a golden rag there.
Just pushing down the line there. So full and straight, just miss it, just slides on a little, especially under dew. So he's missed out. Very unfortunate for Justin Gamble there. As we see the replay. He's looking leg side. So Ame Naik coming in. Stump to stump. Oh, just gets him on the back pad flap. It's pretty close, I thought. He's looking to run it down. Just clipping off stump.
I think so. It was hitting middle and off. It's definitely plumb there. The height was good.
Now, I think on these wickets in the subcontinent, you've got to, first ball, you've got to be looking to get forward, I think, Rifat.
Back
Just
foot
get
is
used to it first.
Yeah, definitely front foot is the way to go for the at least for the first few balls. So Simon, getting back to the point, the team Katiwada Cat Kings will be playing tomorrow, and you've recently been to Katiwada. You played against a friendly game against that side. So tell me about your experience. How's the experience playing in a rural part of India?
No, it was superb, Rifat. You see another single there for Johan Fries off the mark. No, it was fantastic. I've spent a lot of time in India in the last kind of 3-4 years. But I've always mainly been in the cities, at cricket grounds and all that. So it was really, really exciting to get out to a rural part of India and experience a different culture and play some cricket. The passion for cricket's still everlasting. So it was fantastic. And I can't wait to do it again, to be honest. I'm looking forward to getting back out there. I want to take my wife out there, spend some time in Katiwada. And what about you, Rifat?
Yeah, I had a great time as well. Meeting some great people, watching some young talents. I was actually working on a documentary over there, and I met some really talented players, young boys who aspire to become a cricketer, play for their country one day, hopefully. So I had a few interviews, had a great insight and knowledge on their daily life, the struggle they face. The place we are in, there is no cricket field within 200-kilometer radius. So,
Oh, that's a big hit by Johan Fari. He's one guy that you can't bowl full tosses to. Powerful, powerful man. He's just cleaned that.
I think he's eyeing that bonus point.
Could be.
11 needed of 4 balls to get the 2 extra points.
Not the spot to bowl to him. That was low on the bat as well, but he absolutely hammered it.
That's not the
Lost ball.
best of the deliveries. I mean, egg bowled.
So spare ball. Come out now. We won't be looking for that one.
We have lost way too many balls today. There's some big hitting going on, and I had interesting purchase earlier. I had to buy some spare old balls from a shop nearby. So
I'll have to bring you some tomorrow. We've got quite a few at Games Forest now. Only lost the 1 ball there. Massive hit. I went to go look for it, but they told me that there's a few cobras that live down there. So I swiftly turned around and came back.
I was told that the other side of the wall, where we just lost 1 ball, that it's a hospital and security dogs are loose there. So I wasn't too keen.
Oh, he's nicked off. Gone, JG. Disappointing 48 off 38. He snicked that one through to the keeper. Just see it here now. Abhishek Garat into the wicket. Good take there by the keeper. Into the wicket. Healthy edge. See it there. Way to the keeper's right. Comfortably gloved in 2 hands. And the end of a fine knock by JG Arendorf. Didn't quite get to his 50, but he's got the job done for his team. 113 for 3. He opened the batting. He's seen them home.
John Rue is the new batsman. A lot of these boys I saw at the World Champs in Cape Town a few months back, and they were unbelievable.
Didn't see much of Jean-Roux to Blanche, though, when we were in Cape Town. He was in the squad, I believe, but
I think he only needed to bat in the final. So the team they are playing
should be 2. Oh, no, just the 1. I think Johan Free, I think he's been sent with a message here, Rifat.
finish the game. So he needs to hit
Two
boundaries.
sixes. Well,
One-
4 and a
one-
6.
4 and a 6 at the very least.
If he gets a 4 and a 6 here, that's going to be some striking. He looks hungry. He's got the left leg cleared. Oh, but good bowling into the deck. Can't hit that for 4 or 6.
From the perspective of Vasai Virar, the two important that could be two very important points. The later stages of the tournament, you never know. So
Yeah, definitely. You never know. You gotta finish in the top 2. So if you get 1 or 2 wins, then you're a chance with bonus points. Because the top team could win all 3 of their group games and then split 1 win apiece for the other 3 teams. So net run rate and bonus points will certainly come into it. So the Vasai Virar Volcanoes need to just get their heads down here and take the game as deep as possible.
absolutely.
That's not the way to do that, though. A full toss, slow ball, pumped away for 4. Into the deck's the way to go here. Abhishek just getting a little bit impatient. Went back of the hand, slow ball. See there, back of the hand. Johan Farid, big man, steps down, blasts it, skips off the dewy surface for 4. So 4 needed, 20 balls to go. Final game of day 1 here at the LMS India Super Series. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here at Games Forest for the first 4 games I was there. Now I'm at Ballpark. Both sensational facilities. Thoroughly enjoying it, Rifat.
Absolutely, Simon. So Masagamy looks like they're off to a winning start. And the 2 other teams in Group A is Delhi Lions and Orlando Scorpion Titans. Delhi were fairly impressive, winning with bonus point in their game against Orlando. So regardless of whatever happens now, they will top the group for tonight at least.
So punched out. Just the 1 though. So they got the bonus point, did they, Delhi Lions?
Yeah, they did get the bonus point.
Oh, that's it. Johan Farid ends it with a bang. Dead straight, 6. And a great hit there by Johan. The Masagamy guys are pumped. Full, just shaping back a little, steps down. He's so far down the wicket there. Big stride and bangs it away. And that's the end of the game here. Unfortunately, the Vasai Volcanoes unsuccessful in their first match. They've gone down. I don't think they'll be too upset, though. They've made a great fist of it. They looks good. They look promising. Just a few little touches, probably 15, 20 runs short.
So tomorrow some big games. Delhi Lions will be playing Centurion Masagamy at 3 p.m. in this ground. That looks like that will be a cracking game from what we have seen today. Of Katiwada Cat Kings will be taking on Patna Pirates at the first game of the day at Ballpark, starting at 10 o'clock. At half 12, we have got Vasai Virar against Orlando Scorpion Titans. And obviously the third game will be Delhi versus Centurion. The fourth game of the day will have Aerod versus Sydney Storm. And on the last game of the day, we have got Lucknow Tigers versus Kochibi. That should be a great game. Both teams won today. And at your ground, Games Forest, you have an early start like today. The first game will be played between Joburg Jets and Faridabad Phantoms, followed by Jaipur Dolphins and Bangalore Lightning. Both of them won their game today. That should be a good game too. The third game will be played between London Hustle and Gurgaon Incredibles. And the last game of the day at Games Forest and on LMS TV2 will be Mohali Knights and Kolkata Young Girls, and that should be a very cracking game. Both teams very, very strong. I was fairly impressed with Kolkata earlier today. They are definitely one of the teams to watch. Mohali Knights also very, very good, strong batting lineup. I think that will that will probably be the game of the day for me, Simon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I'll be over there, so I can't wait. Hopefully bring you some great shots from Games Forest and Ballpark tomorrow. So for now, that's the end of day 1 here at the LMS India Super Series. We'll see you again tomorrow for day 2. Thanks to everyone for the efforts today, and we go again tomorrow. So from us here, it's goodbye.
And don't forget to log on to lastmanstands.com/live for all the games. We'll see you tomorrow.